Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching our last show. Hope you liked that. Sorry, before we go on here, the camera's kind of messed up, and I have to get a new one. So, audio will do for now, I guess. I don't know how long I'm going to be down with a camera here, but the audio still works. Alright, what I'm going to do here, we have two clips that I haven't seen before. I got some reviews about our last case, some outtakes. I'll talk a little bit about that. And got some more eBay items to look at, just briefly. Yeah, everything's going super here, and hopefully we'll get another show out very, very, very soon. Let's see here. I guess we're gonna go right into watching the first clip here. But before we start here, a lot of this I'm going to give you my point of view as a paranormal investigator, and try not to look at this as a belief system or a religious manner. I know this particular video looks like it might be on a belief system that I don't necessarily believe in, but it is definitely along those lines of I don't want to talk about, just to eliminate the belief system structure out of these. I'm going to look at these as much as I can as a scientifically, I guess, and look over the video and pictures that they have or whatever they may have in these, and just show you what I think that it might be. Alright, let's load this one.
Seems like you can't flip through your cable channels without coming across a reality
Camera to look at.
that you can't
Hi guys, happy Halloween again. I don't know which camera to look at. No, K2, you're going to go on the process move. Holy shit, I'm not religious, but that's...
I'm gonna stop this. That's one hell of an expensive camera he has right there for simply filming ghost stuff supposedly in his house that throw things and start things on fire. Me personally, if it I think it's fake. I think this guy produces his own shows professionally, and I think he knows how to make things move around on their own. I would have to say, this looks set up. This room looks set up nicely for something like this to happen. But let's say this was real, let's say this was real. Why would you have that much of an expensive equipment in here? It's not like he's going to get anything different if he, has a small handheld camera that could get damaged or, start on fire. And first off, I could see that they're throwing the religious aspect into this right away too, and I'll watch a little bit more, and then if I get sick of it, I'll turn it off because I already know it's fake.
Ever set fire to anything in my house again, and I'm having you exercise. Hi guys, happy Halloween. We're gonna try this again. Didn't work out too well last time. I'm a bit like this. 1, 2, 3.
like that whatever meter he has down there. It doesn't look like a standard EMF detector. It actually looks like a electrical tester gauge to me, which you could run wires underneath on the other opposite end of the table down here around, and you could put a battery to it and it would go up just like that, or I would have to say that's not, it doesn't look like an actual EMF detector. But if it is, I mean, I doubt it. It doesn't look like it would. It doesn't look like a actual standard EMF detector to me. I mean, it looks like there's the knobs right here, and for a guy that has like high grade stuff, I can't see that. As for the glass breaking, I mean, you can chill that glass. You could chill it in the freezer or sub temperatures, and could shatter that way. This might, like a needle tapping the end of it, and it would shatter. But obviously, I've never done the experiment with a glass and see if it would break like that. As for like the drawer in that, I mean, this like I said, it looks like it's like this room is animated.
I didn't swear.
In his reactions, not typical.
Alright, that's pretty much garden time. The power of Christ compels ye.
I also would like to know, if it was real, why doesn't he, go into the story of why the place is haunted? When did this stuff begin? Why did it, why are they so angry with you if they were real? You're not messing, like this particular person, you could tell by the way he's talking, he's never dealt with anything like this. He watched, to me it looked like he watched a bunch of shows on TV, like paranormal, like, what is that called? Paranormal Activity. That's what it reminds me of. Like, he knew exactly what to do and act. And that amount of energy, that EMF detector, or so-called EMF detector, would be going off like crazy right now.
The power of Christ compels ye. That's terrible. Garden time. The fuck?
That looks edited right there. I gotta take it though, he's pretty good at that. But it looks robotic in a way. It actually looks like it's been put into the video, actually. It kind of looks like that. And it's hard to say that it's, you know, it's not hard to say. We obviously know it's not an original. Somebody blocked out the guy's face. They had to edit the stuff. So, it could be anything. Well, first off, what kind of camera are they using? I'd have to say, you know, anybody that's out there that, you know, yeah, if you can really tell that we hardly take photos anymore, and there's a reason for it. Stuff like this, you know. I mean, obviously, I do know what double exposure looks like, or you know, I took some basic camera, you know, lighting and stuff like that to, you know, make our shows better, and to determine, you know, if something's paranormal or not, just by learning, you know, simple things like double exposure. This person's head, for example, like what the, oh, yeah, this is due to slow shutter speeds, and the lighting, it just makes it look weird. Looks like it might have been an older camera too. That I'm not sure if it was digital. I don't think it's digital. It looks kind of like it's oil painting looking.
11-year-old boy claims he is being haunted by a ghost.
What is this, some third world country?
Yeah.
They say that's how it's been.
Okay. This stuff may fly in this country, or people may believe this stuff, but first thing I've noticed, that right there, all the way across, it actually disappears when he goes back. It doesn't fall on the floor, it goes straight back.
Yeah. Yeah.
They say that's how it's.
It goes straight back. See that? It goes straight back.
They say that's how it's been for the past several days.
Fraud.
Watch again as our news crew filmed the second incident similar to the accounts we were given. This time, the boy claims he sees the ghost standing near the wall and goes over to stand next to it.
Where's the camera? Why did it go dark like that? Oh, I see. They had to have time to fucking hook it onto his damn leg. What I've noticed on this, right, you know, just looking at it, what's that?
Tell me when him a touch. Him a touch ya?
It disappears, whatever that was.
Similar to the accounts we were given. This time, the boy claims he sees the ghost standing near the wall and goes over to stand next to it.
Touch ya? Tell me when him a touch. Him a touch ya? Him a touch ya foot?
If you notice, his leg actually goes up, like somebody's standing behind that wall. Do the little dance. Do the little dance. Thinks he's Michael Jackson now. Woo! 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 There's a string. Fuck. You play it enough, you can see the string. I guess it's not going over.
Tocha.
Here.
Tell-moi où est ma tocha. Ma
I'll
tocha?
show you
Ma
what
tocha
I
for?
see.
Tocha? Tell-moi où est ma tocha. Ma tocha? Ma tocha for? Tell-moi où est ma tocha?
It's right. I can't actually take my finger off it, but it's right where that hand is. You can see the white string holding his leg up and over. Whatever. That was easy. You
Although
see,
unsettling,
we're frauds.
these poltergeists appear to mean no harm. But other cases are far more sinister. Meet professional demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren.
A poltergeist can be terrifying. So anybody says that a poltergeist is mischievous, they better take a second look.
Alright, I like these two work. I like their work. Don't get me wrong. But it is based on, you know, a Pacific religious belief system. And like I say, I'm not going to really get into that myself. But there is one thing that I will say. They fail to mention that most cases that are poltergeist are human related, like somebody that has extreme sensitivity to have psychic bursts of energy or telekinesis or telekinetic energy coming from them, or having some kind of haunted activity around those specific people or items. So I believe in that a little bit more versus that, you know, there's just a bunch of demons out there. Me personally, I would prefer to call them dark entities because sometimes they're not governed by specific things and not ruled by, you know, today's society views on what a demon should be or whatever. You know, like the BOS, for example, we, you know, for a demon wise, you know, they feel that these things were ancestral, and if they're ancestral, they've been here, you know, longer than any, you know, predating any kind of religious or belief system that's out there. Anyways, that's all I'm really going to get into that with that, and we're probably going to jump through this because I think this is all about religious, that ghosts are demons altogether. Every single one of them are demons, and I don't believe that. So I'm just gonna like stay away from that subject altogether because me personally, I don't feel that ghosts are demons or vice versa. They're completely distinct, and you know, yes, sure, blah blah blah. There's people that, you know, would argue that, you know, you know, your loved ones and that are, you know, deceivers and blah blah blah. Anyways, we are done with this one. I'm done talking about that too. All right, maybe down the road I'll you know, have a a topic just about that, because I could probably fill up a whole video just talking about that. It's a whole nother rant. Let's see here. This one's more, like I said, this is more like debunking videos, or just looking at them and, first opinions.
Hell video, and there is a face on the woodwork. And just a second,
I'm not making fun of anybody either.
Thing here. This is a little slice with a bunch of different
while
filters
I'm looking
on
at
it,
this
and
too,
I'll show that to you in just a second, and we will.
I see nothing but Matrix here.
That was the place the social worker touched in the Portal to Hell video, and it froze her finger. Now this is a bunch of slices of the woodwork there, and you can see the edge of the blinds. This is circling that face. It looks like two faces in that red area, but that's
I really don't
different
get
filters
the color changing. Why does he have to change the color of the
wood and the edge of the blinds there?
I don't think that's
now, this is
thermal.
A picture taken from a monitor in a hospital, and I do not know what this thing is. It looks like way too many legs. It kind of looks like someone holding someone, like something jumped up on the bed and picked a kid up. But I put a bunch of different filters on it, sharpened it. Now look what it almost looks like: alien eyes and horns on this creature. and then you can see just too many legs.
Is this video? I'd like
it?
to see if this was video.
So anyway, this is another picture of a blown up section of a face. And you'll see that I'll put some different filters on it here. Try to sharpen it up. I sharpen it and use several.
And again, I'm sorry, but that's Matrix.
That I have to sharpen.
Your mind is
pictures.
making a face
You
there.
can see the face right there. I put filters on it.
Yes, I see the face there. But
around, trying to bring that out.
now, if it just appeared there out of nowhere while I was standing there looking at it, and then it just like appeared and then moved down the wall,
here to where,
and it started blinking
it overdoes
winking at me or some
main part of the picture, but that's
then
in the shadow.
I'd
so
say,
I can change it to where interesting. Alrighty. Thank you very much. Comment.
I don't know why my drive just disconnected. The hell. God, I so hate Windows 10. I fucking hate it so much. I have nothing but problems with this bitch. A brand new computer. I don't even know why I did it. Yeah, man, no. Anyways, that was fun, I think. I gotta find, like, really cool ones before I actually, like, start watching them out of nowhere, because, what I've noticed with these is
a man
that
praying.
It's really hard weeding out the people that fake things. Like, there's plenty of paranormal activity out there that that you don't have to fake anything to become popular or whatever it may be. Like I said, when we do these videos, we're not doing this to get popular. I mean, yeah, I love it, that you guys all watch, and we put our necks on the line. And why is my fucking internet going? This is weird. Like, this shit's just moving around on my computer. I hate Windows 10. I had to shut down like everything on here on like the privacy thing. I don't agree with that. Anyways, let's watch an outtake of this me and Jesse sitting around in the car of our last show that we just did. Very, very exciting place. like I said, it's too cold out to actually stay out there too long. And if that road's ever plowed out, we'll probably go back there. Yeah, let's watch this.
I wonder where how far he was, but he had to have. I mean, we could probably walk over there and see how far he was, but he had to have.
What's going on here? What happened is when I was pulling out of this place, a truck just came out of nowhere, and we feel that he was actually out there watching us. So I think when Jesse said, I hear sticks or whatever, I think they actually came over by us to the right of us on the road. If you want to rewatch that, go right ahead. I'm not going to play it, but this is just us discussing the truck.
Who the hell has the fucking nerve to go on the back roads like that? Like, I mean, it's like that over there. I don't care if he has 4-wheel drive or not. What the hell was he doing?
Yeah, there's no houses over there that I know of. According to the map, there wasn't any houses. Yeah, the window sticker right on.
Yeah.
Do it tonight without getting stuck, though.
Walking over by us.
Because that was on that side. Think so?
Yeah, walking over by us.
Because that was on that side where
Yeah, it was.
that truck. Wow.
It's him. You know that footsteps that you were hearing? I bet you it was him.
I think so.
Yeah, walking over by us.
Because that was on that side where
Yeah, it was.
that truck. Wow. See, this is why we bring the fucking floor. So that people can't sneak up on us at night. That's exactly one of the main things that's good to have for.
Yeah, like, well, the thing is, I was thinking that, you know, we're close to the car and whatever.
Yeah.
So, me and Jesse are gonna head down and see where this guy came from.
If he was just sitting there, or if you have to take
'Cause it kind of bugs the hell out of me. Be careful, Jesse. It's slippery there. I guess he can go back that way from that way.
It didn't look like it.
I mean, he looked like he was. Yeah, it looked like he was going right over the fucking hill with the. I don't know why he would be fucking back here.
It says closed November 15th through April 15th. So it's closed right now. I don't know what's back there. I just want hunting land.
I mean, yeah, more hunting land. There's a lot of.
There's some thick woods back there.
Yeah.
Alright, so he wasn't at least sitting there the whole time like we kind of thought maybe he was. That would be kind of fucking
I mean, he probably was though.
Probably was for a while.
He's like, oh, or he, you know, he probably could have thought we were like stuck or something, maybe.
Yeah. There's like temperature drops.
I think it's time to go celebrate.
Anyway, yeah, that didn't make the video, obviously, but as we're actually sitting there, there was some weird lights in the sky, like the aurora lights or something, and the camera couldn't pick it up, but the whole sky was lit up weird lights. It was pretty cool. I was trying to get it on camera. Let's see here. Before I pull up the eBay thing, things are, hopefully things warm up and we can get to, go out further and start investigating again. And things are just really hectic right now, though. I'm working nonstop, and I'm kind of making this video, and in between, I should be sleeping, kind of thing. Let's see here. We are gonna pull up the eBay stuff here, and it looks like it's the same stuff from last time. And there's another sandwich bag for sale. How nice. It's probably from the same person. It's spelt the same stuff's in there. Yeah, there it is. That's kind of dumb. I have my own newspaper articles of ghost hunting stuff. That's it. There's nothing. That's cool, though. I want that. I want a flamethrower. Yeah. That's cool. Master Blaster. Oh, yeah. Guy watches too much TV. Oh, fun times. Yeah. Anyways, I think that should do it for this episode. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get a new camera. I have a lot of bills and stuff this month coming up here, so I'm probably not gonna buy a camera for a while. And besides, I didn't like this one anyways. It was just I think it was too gritty anyways, doing live rants and stuff like that. So this one's like 720p, and it just didn't. It's not working the way I want it to work for doing these shows anyway. So we're gonna leave it as that. You may notice in that last show that the audio is actually off a little bit. Well, I forgot to turn off 4K video, so when I try editing it, it's just sucking up so much. Even if I downgrade it to a lower grade, it still reads it as 4K. So it makes it a little bit harder for it to sync things up. Otherwise, the rest of the video is fine because it wasn't in 4K, but the middle section of the whole thing was put in 4K. Anyways, I'm gonna go here. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna get another rant out. Promise it'll probably be something a little bit more entertaining. This one was okay, I guess, but it's different. It's different because I'm not on the screen, waving my hands around and, you know, and shaking my head in disgust on some of these videos that I just seen. And like I said, though, you know, these videos, they're not mine. You know, if these people believe that they're real to them. Me, on the other hand, no. They're not real at all. And I just wish people would actually stop, you know, making fake things up and then saying that they're real. You don't really have to do that at all. There's plenty of things out there. You know, this team in particular too. I mean, I understand a lot of our videos are kind of boring, but we you know, we want to show you the real stuff. It's not, you know, we're not gonna hook a fucking string to my leg and have, you know, Jesse, you know, hook me up to his motorcycle and all of a sudden my leg gets ripped off, you know, and say it's a paranormal activity. Even though it'd probably be really, really popular. But, yeah, I wouldn't have no leg and I'd probably die. So, no. Alright, guys. Stay tuned for the next one.